Hey guys, how you doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So we're going to look at the Bitcoin and Ethereum Dominator and DMT indicators. So straight over to the DMT 15 minute. You can see the sell line is just creeped up ever so slightly. So now it's sitting at about 65.80. So a break below there and a close of a candle, 15-minute candle, will trigger a sell trade. So yeah, and then over to the 25-minute Dominator. So what we had was, I spoke to you guys yesterday in my last video. I told you guys we went short and then obviously got stopped out on that move up. We obviously subsequently had another big move up, another like stop hunt wick. And I did say to you guys that Dominator just turned to a buy, but I didn't have the buy bot on, so didn't take that trade. So basically what was going to happen was we were going to go up, obviously. And you guys know how it is with my bot history. I've just got to leave all the bots on, haven't I? I think I'm just going to have to resign myself to the fact that that is what I'm going to have to do. Because there we had it, literally like the pump up. So taking account the trading take profit, which would have been about, I mean, you can see we did go offside a bit, but only about just over 1%. But the trading take profit would have got us up to, yeah, would have got us about 4% gain. So it's just a little bit annoying. And then so obviously I had the sell bot on, took the sell trade here. It was all looking great. We were down about 1.5%, and then obviously then we wicked up again, and that stopped me out the trade. Fortunately I had the trailing stop loss on, so I only took about 1% loss, not the full position, the full like risk size when you initially enter a position. But hey, that's what it is, isn't it? I mean, we're in a bit of a choppy zone, weekend action. But yeah, I mean, these are bearish wicks. These are. I mean, obviously not being able to sustain up that high. Not be able to sustain those highs. I can't talk there. As you can see here, we got the spike up and then smash straight back down. We got a move up and then smash straight back down lower. We got a move up and then smash straight back down lower. A move up. I mean, eventually we came down lower and then a move up. I mean, these, and obviously, I mean, you can see a trend. These moves are generally getting weaker. This is weaker than this one. This is weaker than this one. This is obviously stronger, but weaker than this one, and then this is weaker than that one. Yeah, about the same as the one before. So yeah, I mean, this is looking, I mean, as soon as we take out this and close below here, which is 6,600, I mean, I can't see that definitely doesn't basically trigger a larger move down. With regards to that is what I would say. I mean, it's hard for me to pick a level that we've got to break and hold over here to make a move up. I mean, maybe 7,200. So if we close like a 1 or 2 hour candle above, like about here, so above all these wicks here, maybe not so much that one, but above these, then I think that we would then trigger a move upwards. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Yeah, Ethereum DMT, yeah, that's made a move up now. So 15-minute sell line for Ethereum is currently sat at about 140, so $3 below the price right now. That is getting pretty tight, pretty close to the price now. So if we do have a move down, I guess we will trigger that. 25-minute Ethereum Dominator has taken a sell trade. So this is actually a better sell trade than the Bitcoin one, because Ethereum is generally weaker than Bitcoin at the moment. So we had the sell trade. We went quite a bit on side, and then we definitely yeah, went about 2% on the side, but then we wouldn't have got stopped out even with a trading take profit, because we didn't actually get higher than our entry, so a trading stop loss, sorry. So Ethereum would have been a better move to place the downside with its weakness. Yeah, so that's it really. I think we've got I feel like I say this every weekend, but I think we've got a big week coming up this week for a lot of assets really. I'm not sure which way it will go. I mean, I've got my my inclinations, but and I've learned recently that they've not been the greatest. Although obviously I have been shorting stocks in a different account, so that's been going okay as long as I've been picking the right times. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get like a move up in the SPX. So we get it up, or the S. Well, it's the same thing. It's basically just a different ticker for the same whatchamacallit. Why is it not on here? Here it is. Why is this delayed? Oh, market closed. Yeah, so yeah, sorry, just look on a higher time frame here. I mean, we could make a move a bit higher from here. I mean, we've obviously put in this low, a higher low, and we're around about the area. So I mean, yeah, all I'm sort of thinking is that I think we would go down, but for the fact that it's almost like it's too obvious. So like we saw the spike in oil, we'll get that up. I'll just put it in here. That's the one for here. Like we saw the spike in oil. I mean, this is basically, if we look here, this is clearly looking really bearish. But obviously you can see we've got that pump up, the Trump pump, President pump. He loves to play around his Twitter, doesn't he? He loves to basically manipulate markets. I'm sure we got his son to get some options trades open to fully capitalize with as much leverage as he could on this trade. But hey, insider trading, I mean, that's what it's all about in these markets, isn't it? If you're the president of the United States, he obviously did it for a long time with the China trade deal, and something tells me that there's not going to be much of a deal going forwards now. So yeah, so anyway, but yeah, so yeah, probably a big week coming up. I mean, if you just look where Bitcoin's been, we got to bust out this range, basically. We can't just sit here, we can't just stay here all the time. This is obviously second, third, fourth, fifth, so basically like 3 days, basically in the basically the same price. I mean, yeah, so we have obviously got to we can't just stay here, we can't just flatline. I mean, we know what Bitcoin's like, it's like the most volatile asset out there. Right, so yeah, I expect we'll see some fireworks next week. So anyway, so right, remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Yeah, and that's it really. And I will speak to you guys tomorrow.